Good morning, and welcome to my musings, where we're listening for a message about going for our big dreams, listening for it from the universe, and trying to get all the good vibes and useful information about where we should be going next. And we are utilizing Alana Fairchild Sacred Rebels Oracle card deck as the conduit for that message to come in. Yay! And by going for big dreams, I mean listening to yourself, listening to that still little voice within that says, this is what you should be doing. You know, that thing that's always interested in you, like always been, but maybe you've been told you're crazy about it. That thing, that thing, let's do that. And doing something for yourself that actually makes you happy, that makes you feel good, that stretches you, that makes you want to wake up in the morning. It makes you want to wake up in the morning. So that's what we're doing here. And, if you've been watching these for a minute and you like these morning musings or you're having a good time right now, go ahead and click the like and subscribe button and the bell that's going to let you know when I go live. It's what I do every day, pulling the cards, doing the meditations, doing all the things. All right. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and get comfortable in your chair. And just scanning your body. Right? Closing your eyes. Oh, take a deep breath. Yawns are always good. That means things are moving. So, closing your eyes, getting comfortable in your chair as you shuffle the cards. Take a deep breath and scan your body. Scan your body for everything that just feels good, right? The things that really, we never acknowledge those things, like the little muscles that just work, you know, the the muscles that feel good and you don't ever have to think about the combinations of movements that you make every day that just work. And I want you to thank those areas for doing their job and doing it so well that you don't have to think about it. Thank you, body, for keeping me moving through this life. Mm. And now I want you to think about all those areas. Scan your body and scan those areas that don't feel good, that you have to pay attention to, that are injured, that are tense, stressed out, holding on to things, keep you from really moving all that well, the stiff. Oh, and I want you to send healing energy there. Healing energy to the injuries, healing energy to those injuries that may be long term, those dis-eases within you. Send it all the healing energy. And as you're doing so, I want you to remember and to know that these areas, especially the areas that are chronic or long term, these are areas that are trying to protect you. They're protecting you from mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual harm. Things that have been thrown your way that you've had to put your hands up and say, no, wait, stop. And especially those areas of long-term chronic tension, long-term chronic pain. Those areas have been protecting you for a very, very long time. And I want you to know and realize that that injury, that initial situation, that environment, those people that caused this protective nature in your body to occur, they are no longer surrounding you. In the here and now, they are not around you. You're not living in that environment in this moment. Those people are not surrounding you in this moment. That thing that has happened, it's not happening in this moment. This is a moment that you can relax. You can release the need for that protection. That protection does not need to be on 24/7, 7 days a week, 365. You can relax. You can unknit the knot. You have learned all that you needed to learn. You have gained the skills you needed to gain to survive, and you have done so brilliantly. And now it's time to put those tools in the toolbox so that your hands are free, so that your mind is free, so that your body is free to learn new skills, new capabilities to get you to your big dream. And as your body and your mind are getting used to this idea of relaxing and allowing, I want you to go into your heart center. And I want you to look around and see all the boundaries and walls that are there and know that they are there. They were put there for your protection. They were built to keep you safe. And I want you to see that there's a light that's shining behind them. Maybe dim, but it's there. And I want you to walk through those walls, walk through those boundaries, because you're the one who can, because you're the architect. You're the one who built them to keep you safe. Walk through those boundaries. And as you do, the light gets brighter and brighter and brighter until you hit the center of them. And there is this amazing bright light that is so beautiful to look upon. It is not painful. It's warm and inviting. And it's you. You are that divine spark, that gift. It's your gift to the world. This is your big dream. This is what you've been protecting all these years. Gaining strength, learning the lessons, acquiring the skills so that you can bring this dream forward. And as you are reconnecting to this divine spark, I want you to imagine reaching out through the soles of your feet out into the center of the earth, into that powerful force of creation and life, and inviting that energy in through your feet, your ankles, your legs, your knees, thighs, hips, torso, abdomen, up your spine, into your chest, to your shoulders, down your arms, up your neck, into your head. This creative force, this life bringing energy. And it connects with your divine spark and says, yes, let's create. Let's do this. And as those two are connecting, the earth creation force and your divine spark, imagine reaching out through the top of your head into the stars, into the galaxy, into the universe, that all knowing, all seeing, all connected force of energy that flows throughout everything. And invite that knowing and connected energy in through your mind, down your neck, into your shoulders, oh, your chest and your arms, down your spine into your abdomen and hips and legs and feet, filling your body with connection and knowledge, and connecting to that divine spark, that brilliant gift that you have to give to this world, to the earth energy, that life bringing force of creativity. And knowing with these energies, you can step forward onto your path, which is laid out before you, illuminated with starshine, just waiting for you to say yes today. So all you need to do is say yes today. And as you step onto that path, you can feel and sense all those forces and energies conspiring with you to make things happen as they need to happen, bringing you your right people who are enthusiastic about the things that you're enthusiastic about, who have similar dreams or energetic avenues, bringing you all you need to succeed in this big dream. As you see it, so mote it be. Blessed be. Amen. So mote it be. Our card today is the Sacred Fool. This one's always a fun one. The Sacred Fool. The Fool is a great rebel, able to thwart convention and tell the truth without restraint. Your heart is a wonderful, powerful, sacred fool. It cares not for the right way to do things. It cares not for what the mind says is real and not real. It lives according to an inner wisdom that cannot be dictated to or controlled by anything. It loves, it lives, and it is what it is. This oracle heralds a time, now or imminent, when you will feel inspired, alive, and passionate for what you can offer to the world. It says to you, don't try to be appropriate. Don't try to be socially acceptable and worry about what others may think about what you are doing. Just be. If you want to wear a mad hat whilst doing so, fine. The sacred fool in you is willing to leave behind what has been because it no longer feels right to stay attached to it. The sacred fool in you trusts life completely. It would never occur to this part of you to try and outsmart life or resist its flow. It recognizes that the mind is a monkey puppet on strings. More often than not, it is cajoled into fear when it could be playfully dwelling in the radical spontaneity of life. So the sacred fool in you urges your mind to let itself be pulled into joy by your heartstrings and not into fear and doubt by the controlling machines of mass media. This oracle brings you a message. It's time for you to play. It's time for you to let life happen in a completely unreserved, unscripted way. The more bizarre, left of field, and unexpected, and apparently ridiculous, the better. This might not feel safe or appropriate at first. That is okay. That is good, actually. It's a sign that you are breaking with your own self imposed conventions. It is time to move beyond them now because a bigger life adventure is calling you. This is wonderful news. It is the desire of life to operate more radically through you so that you become the conduit through which miracles and crazy wild synchronicity can occur. You are becoming more electric. You are more plugged into the apparent randomness of life. Apparent because there is a refined intelligence behind it all. The sacred fool goes with this without having to understand any of it, which is good, because trying to access even one genuine glimpse of life's unfathomable genius would probably make one's head explode. As you take this journey, you may find that people around you are challenged. You might unintentionally cause them to rethink the way their lives are being led. They may question whether the way they are living is the only way for them, or even the best way. At first, they may react rather than take responsibility. The sacred fool in you doesn't engage with this. It is what it is, and it rises and falls as it will. It doesn't stop you from your merry dance of unconventional being. If you find yourself making choices that have others questioning your sanity, then you are right on course. You may feel that you are quite possibly going insane, but you are not crazy. You are just approaching enlightened awareness. There is a moment, sometimes a rather long one, when we wake up to life, shed our attachment to mass opinion, and float in a completely different state of being. We might find that no one is really able to understand or connect with us to the point that we question our state of mind. Stay with that. It will pass. You will eventually see that you are becoming sane in an insane world. The tables will turn and you will gain great inner freedom and the creative juice. Stay on your path. Stay on the journey. Remember to take nothing too seriously, and it will all work out perfectly. The sacred fool. Let's do the healing process. Say, I call on the sacred fool of unconditional love. Please help me access your lightness of spirit, your wisdom, and your ability to exist in the heart of truth, to be powerful without becoming attached to or obsessed by power. I honor your vision. May I see and know so truly and be free. I choose of my own free will to give myself absolute permission to just be myself now and always through unconditional love, mercy, and compassion. So be it. Once you have repeated the above, imagine that any invisible chains or shackles that have held you captive in any way are falling away from you. They might make a clunk as they hit the floor. You might feel freer than ever before. Oh. However strong or subtle, your reaction to this is perfect for you at this time. Shake your arms and your legs and your body. Oh. Once you are all shaken out, feeling more relaxed and hopefully just a little bit silly in a playful way, you have completed your healing process. The sacred fool. Oh, ah. The fool in history is the only one that was able to mock the king. The only one that was able to say truths without the fear of being killed. The fool would call out the ruler and show the ruler just how insane they were being, how their actions were affecting the community. The fool is the checks and balances. And you have all that within you, right? You have your ruler, the one that is always making the decisions, saying the things that, you know, and the fool is the one that's like, really? Really? Is that really the one that questions, the one that comes in and, oh, let's do this. And the ruler goes, no, we can't do that. Like, well, why not? There's no reason. There's no reason why not. So let your sacred fool come out. Hear what it has to say. See what shows up when you start to get silly, when you start to play, when you start to tap into maybe something that you're enjoying. See what the ruler has to say. What shows up and why? Maybe that's an opportunity to say, okay, I hear your concerns, ruler, but why? And is that true today? At the beginning of the meditation, it was in this moment, that thing isn't happening, whatever it was. And as you go to play to be the sacred fool today? When the ruler shows up, ask it why. Show it. It's not here right now. That thing, that idea that it has to be this way isn't here. The reasons for it to be this way aren't here. So why does it have to be that way? Why can't it be this way? Challenge yourself. Reach out for help. Do the things. And play. Play today. And maybe the ruler will get a clue. Oh, it doesn't have to be that way. This rule is based on something that no longer exists here and now. Okay, maybe we can play. Let's find out what's happening in the here and now. What are the rules in the here and now? Because this rule is from back there. And back there is not here. Back there was a desert. And here is the mountains with a nice flowing river through it and plenty of fish and fruit along the way. So we can swim, we can eat, we can enjoy the sweetness that life has to offer in the fruit. We don't have to worry about water. There's a river right here. We're not in the desert anymore. Drink, swim, enjoy the fruit. Namaste. And if you would like some assistance in learning on how to drink from the water, swim and play and frolic and eat the fruit, because you're not in the desert anymore. The Big Dreams Blueprint is happening next weekend. Yay! November 21st through the 23rd. Why not offer yourself the first gift of the year and come join us, where we're going to dive deep into your big dream, into that thing. We're going to pull that sacred rebel out, that sacred fool out, and play and have a good time and find out what this dream is inside, this divine spark. And work with the earth to create, and work with the universe to know and build knowledge and communicate that and move and connect so that we can fulfill our big dream. Link is down in the description. Again, it's November 21st through the 23rd, just next week. Seats are running out, so come on. You know you want it. You know you want to hang out with the crazy lady. What? No. You want to have your dream. And if you're ready to take some steps and to learn some new skills, I invite you. If you think you can have those skills, and by all means, everybody, I get it. Why can't you? Right? But if you'd like some help along the way, I'm here for you. So, namaste. And remember to keep your eyes on the horizon, your hands on the wheel, and your foot on the gas, baby. Let's do this. All right. See you tomorrow.